Hey guys, just thought I'd offer one helpful tip, something I'm planning to do. Anytime you're tackling a large project, certainly something as large as pulling a motor, but any number of things where you're going to have a lot of different components that you're taking apart, bolts or electrical connectors that you may lose the bolts or forget what a connector went to. It's a good idea to plan ahead so that you can keep these things organized, especially in a motor project. That's really critical. So I went by the store. I got a bunch of notepads, some ink pens, some painter's tape. I got some of these plastic storage bins and a bunch of Ziploc bags. So as I take different things apart, I'll be able to label what the bolts went to. So for example, I've already started taking some things apart. So these bolts, they came from the driver's side. The two long ones are the alternator bolts. The smaller ones are the coil pack bracket bolts. So this will help me remember, 2 months from now, what on earth did those bolts go to? That way I don't lose anything or get bolts put back in the wrong place. The painter's tape is really handy. So if you disconnect an electrical connector, especially something that's not obvious what it is, you can wrap a piece of electrical tape over it, label what it is. In a couple of months from now, you'll be able to remember what sensor that went to. So anyway, that's just a tip to help you try to keep your project organized. Hope it helps.
Hey guys, it's Gruff. I just wanted to add to this video clip. So if you follow the channel, you know that I've long since finished the engine build on the Corvette. And I was going back through some of the extra video that I had filmed when I was doing the engine build. And I came across this clip and I thought it was worth sharing because I didn't know it at the time, but that whole engine build process would end up taking me over a year, almost a year and a half from start to finish. Having labeled all the bolts and electrical connectors was immensely helpful. This is one of the single biggest suggestions or pieces of advice I could give to anybody who's getting ready to pull an engine out of any project they're working on. It's easy to start taking things apart. You pull electrical connectors off and it's so easy. Oh, this bolt, it's long, I'll remember it goes here. You won't remember, and the project will end up taking you way longer than you ever anticipated. So taking a few minutes while you're taking it apart and labeling stuff, that these two bolts, the longer bolt goes on top and the shorter bolt goes on the bottom, or these go to this bracket but not that bracket, or where a particular electrical connector is located in the engine bay, that this is on the passenger front corner or something like that, you will thank yourself down the road. So I hope this helps. I hope you keep this in mind. Label things, label things, label things, and your project will go much better. So I hope this helps.